Hey everyone, I'm Colin and welcome back to Remarks with Republicans, the show where we sit down with conservative leaders, hear their stories, and talk about the future of our country. Today I'm honored to be joined by Jeannie Evans, candidate for United States Senate. We're going to talk about why she's running, the issues that matter to most Illinois voters, and what she believes the future should look like for our state and our nation. Let's dive in.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Remarks with Republicans is starting right now.
Why U.S. Senate?
You know, there are so many important issues at the federal level that we need to be working on, and we need strong leadership. So I really want to work with our president to reduce the regulations and the taxes that are making it hard for businesses so that businesses can thrive and create jobs so we have a strong economy and jobs for people of Illinois.
What does America First mean to you, and how would you guide your decisions in Washington?
You know, I just want what's best for our country, and I think some of the things that are important right now for people are lowering taxes, like I said, so that the economy can be strong. It's also lowering the cost of living. A lot of people right now in America are feeling like it's hard to afford the things they need: housing, food, insurance. So I really want to work hard to, I think you heard me say already, but we haven't said on this program, that I'm an antitrust lawyer. I sue companies for price fixing. I try to promote competition in the market so that prices will come down. So I'm working to lower prices for Americans so that they don't have to worry about, putting food on the table and paying their electric bill.
Illinois has been losing population and businesses. What can be done at a federal level to help states like Illinois grow again?
That's a great question. I think it's both at the federal level and at the state level. So a lot of the reasons people are leaving Illinois have to do with state taxes and state regulations. So just kind of all the red tape that is required in Illinois that make it hard for businesses are causing major companies we've had in Illinois like Citadel, Boeing, Caterpillar have left, and they've taken a lot of jobs with them. They've taken tax base with them. And so we do need to cut the red tape and the taxes in Illinois so that businesses will stay. But also it's that same thing at the federal level. There have been a lot of new regulations under the Biden administration that the Trump administration is trying to peel back so that companies can be more vibrant and be able to create more jobs.
Border security is a huge issue right now. What specific policies would you support to secure our border?
Okay, so under the Biden administration, we had millions of people crossing the border illegally, and Trump has taken action to stop that and to secure the southern border, which is action that should have been taken years ago. But it's great that now the southern border is secured. A lot of that's been done by executive order. So I think we do need to pass laws that will make those changes permanent into law so that the next administration doesn't undo that.
Our country is over $30 trillion in debt. What would you do in the Senate to address federal spending?
We do need to balance the budget. I'm fiscally conservative. We do need to cut the debt. And so part of that is going to be reducing spending. It's hard because there's programs that everybody likes, but we do have to cut spending so that we cut down on the debt and balance our budget.
What is the most important constitutional right you believe is under threat right now?
For me, I think the most important constitutional rights are, freedom. So free enterprise and freedom of speech, freedom of religion. And I think we always have to be vigilant about protecting freedom of speech. And that's something that I would very much value, is protecting our individual liberties.
You've had strong grassroots support in Illinois. What do you think grassroots conservatives matter so much in today's political climate?
Well, a couple of reasons. One, they matter because we care about their voices. We want to represent the people of Illinois. And also they matter because they're the ones who can help make the difference. So if we want to change the policies, like under kind of what we've had in Illinois, one-party Democrat rule at the state and federal office level, we've had high prices and high crime. So to change that, to elect officials who will want to reduce crime, who will want to make our communities safe, and who will want to reduce red tape so that businesses can thrive, we need to elect conservatives who will prioritize that. And so we need the grassroots to get out and vote for good leaders and also help support candidates who have strong values.
How would you work with Republicans and even Democrats to get real results without compromising your values?
Well, I think that my values really should appeal to the whole state. I think the whole state of Illinois is concerned about cost of living. So things like promoting competition and lowering prices, removing some of the excessive regulations and taxes so that businesses can be successful. I think not just Republicans, Democrats care about that too. So I think it's really persuading them that these are things that everybody in Illinois wants and trying to work together with people on both sides of the aisle to pass those laws that everybody wants. And the same thing with crime. I think this should appeal to people in both parties, and so we just need to strengthen that message that people do want to make their communities safer, and we, like as elected officials, we need to make that happen.
As a young person interested in politics, what advice would you give to young conservatives who feel frustrated or unheard?
I'd say just keep going. Just have hope that things will get better, that you can make the difference. And one of it is to ground yourself in strong principles. So read American history, read about the founding, read the Federalist Papers, read the Constitution, read political philosophy and economic theory, so that when you have your turn to run, you'll have those strong principles and values.
If you could pass one major piece of legislation in your first year in the Senate, what would it be?
Gosh, there's a lot of things that I want to do. And one of them is, well, I do care a lot about a balanced budget. So that's something I'd be working for. That's a hard thing to get, but something we need to work hard at. And then another thing I want to do is not so much passing something, but repealing some of the regulations that are making it hard for businesses.
Favorite founding father?
Gosh, maybe James Madison, one of the authors of the Constitution.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Not for me. I like water.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Trying to be an early bird.
Most misunderstood issue in America?
I think all people are good people, and I'm Christian. I believe in love your neighbor, love your enemy, and so I think what's misunderstood is that really, I think at bottom most people are good, and we need to learn to bring out the good in each other and work with each other on the common goals that we all want to achieve.
One word to describe Illinois politics?
Room for improvement.
Best advice you've ever received?
I would just say, love your neighbor.
Favorite patriotic song?
Star Spangled Banner.
And final one, if you were in politics, what would you be doing?
I'm an antitrust lawyer. I'd be fighting antitrust lawsuits to make our markets fair and competitive.
Thanks for speaking with me.
Great to talk to you. Thanks for your time.